What if I told you some of the best Mario, Sonic, and even Resident Evil games weren't made by Nintendo, Sega, or Capcom? These are fan-made games, but they look so good you'd swear they were official releases. From secret characters to absurd power-ups and nostalgic chaos, I found 5 insane fan games that you need to see. And no, I haven't played any of them yet, so we're diving in together, completely blind. Let's get started with Super Mario All-Star Attack, also known as Super Mario ASA or SMAZA, not to be confused with Super Mario when he went to outer space, which would be Super Mario NASA. That's a joke. This has been in development since 2009. The gameplay and style seems to be a mix of Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World, with the graphic style of Super Mario All-Stars from the Super Nintendo. Super, 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 if you didn't get the point. It features Mario, Luigi, Toad, Peach, Wario, and even Sonic as playable characters. And some other people of note you're gonna see there, that stood out to me at least. You got the Koopalings, Bowser, Kamek, the Angry Sun! Yeah, the Angry Sun's in here. He's awesome. And you have Wanda. If you don't know who that is, that's that fairy that was in that game Mario and Wario. It wasn't released in the United States. You had to use the SNES mouse, and I think the premise was Wario dropped a bucket on Mario's head, and you had to help guide him toward the end. Anyway, back on track. You get to ride Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi's in this. And for some reason, Ludwig von Koopa seems to be a big deal because I've seen him having an announcement trailer, so who needs more Ludwig, right? It has great-looking cutscenes, such as Bowser getting angry at Kamek as usual. I mean, who doesn't get angry at that guy? There is also a whole new story here with dialogue on par with an entry in the Paper Mario series. So if you like reading Mario dialogue, oh boy, we're gonna be in for a treat. The power-ups here, yeah, you got your fire flower, ice flower. I saw a list, and it listed the super flower. I don't even know what that one is. The super leaf, again, just the version of the leaf, but it's super. The frog suit, of course the Tanuki suit's here. The hammer suit, the cape feather from Super Mario World, the bee suit, and the blue shell. That's the one where you get to slide around back and forth and knock down enemies. But with these suits, they got something special here. All the playable characters get custom suits. Oh yeah, that means if Toad gets that leaf, he's putting on those raccoon ears and tail. Yeah, we needed that. Oh, to get this one. If Wario gets the frog suit, he ain't turning into some frog. No, he turns into a whale just to continue to show how big a deal he is compared to everybody else. Ah, Wario, there are many fish in the sea, but whale Wario, you may be the only one for me. I really like Wario. I don't want to make this weird. I think he's a really good character. I can tell the developer, Mikey Star, or is it Stellar Synthesizer? I saw 2 different names there. I don't know. I'm new to researching all this stuff. They poured a lot of love into this game based on the amount of updates released and fixing bugs reported by the fans. I don't think this game is finished yet, but it does feature 8 out of the 10 planned worlds, including one themed after the infamous Minus World from Super Mario Bros. 1. This was a level you could only reach through a glitch in the original game, and once you entered that level, oh boy, you were stuck there forever. Hopefully, we don't run into the same fate in this game. So yeah, that's right, this game shows so much love to the Mario series that it includes references to the glitches we've all grown to love or hate over the years. Probably love, because I can't think of a Mario glitch that prevented me from beating the game. I'm sure there's some out there. They've all either helped me or helped me cheat the game, which is great in my opinion. There's also a day and night cycle in place, which changes character interactions in the towns that you visit. So, you know, those Toad shopkeepers, they can't be working 24/7. They gotta rest too. And possibly the highlight of this game, at least from what I've seen, is that Waluigi himself makes an appearance. He may not have made it into the Smash Brothers roster yet, but our long-legged friend should be proud to be featured in this game, and he even gets a casino. Yep, I'm gonna go spend all my money at his casino. He looks like a trustworthy guy, just look at that face. That's the face of trust right there. So yeah, this looks like a great game with an incredible roster of characters. I myself am leaning toward playing Wario most of the time. I could pick Sonic, but really, if I need to get my Sonic fix in, I could be playing Sonic Robo Blast 2. This fan game started in 1998 and was released in 2019. Wow, that's either an awesome dedication to releasing a perfect game or a lesson in extreme, and I mean extreme, procrastination. This game was also created using the Doom engine. I don't know what else to say about it other than Doom's cool, right? Some of the characters we're gonna see in this game, aside from the 3 heroes we're so used to seeing, we get Amy, Fang, Metal Sonic, and of course the villainous Dr. Eggman. Maybe he'll have a character arc in this game, become like the hero we never wanted, but always needed. Let's see here. Nope. Skimming through the story, it appears to be the typical Sonic good, Eggman bad song and dance again. So, yeah. This game appears to be a 3D remake of the classic 2D Sonic gameplay. You are always in control of Sonic, which means you will not get stuck grinding on some rail or boosting through loop-de-loops. And man, I love me some loop-de-loops. They're not even in this game. Maybe they were excluded due to the loop-de-loop crisis of 1990X. Oh well, life goes on, and so does Sonic as he flies through these levels, moving wherever you want him to. In typical Sonic fashion, you speed through several zones, such as Green Flower Zone, because, like, come on, of course you have to start at some place called Green Zone. Something to do with green, right? That's how it goes. Then we got Techno Hill, Deep Sea, Castle Eggman, Arid Canyon, Red Volcano, and the mysterious question mark zone. Hey, I'm just looking at what they have on the website here, and this part just shows a red Dr. Robotnik and a bunch of question marks. I'm sorry, Dr. Eggman. Can we ever call him Robotnik again? I guess I'll ask Jim Carrey if I ever bump into him. Then again, he's kind of weird and super famous, so he probably wants nothing to do with this green-haired weirdo. Oh well, life goes on. This game also has multiplayer modes, which are cooperative. You get to play through the entire game together with somebody. That sounds awesome. Competitive. Like in Sonic 2, where the screen would split and you had to get through the end collecting as many things as possible, you know, collecting rings and things. Yeah, I like that. Kinda like Run and Gun. Yeah, rings and things. I like the sound of that. Let's move on, shall we? I can't have you distracting me with these shiny objects. Race! This is a deeply complicated mode where you race. Get out of here, Mario Kart World! Then we have Match and Team Match. These just look like battle modes where you throw things at each other. There's also Capture the Flag and Tag and Hide and Seek. Oh, that sounds incredible. If you don't know what hide and seek or tag is, it's where you hide, you get seeked, and then eventually get tagged. This sounds really fun unless you're really good at hiding, and if you've ever played hide and seek, this happens to you, right? You just get stuck hiding forever because they never find you. I guess in this game you'll just go AFK. I don't know, but it sounds like fun. Wow. This game just sounds about as incredible as its soundtrack is, or so I've heard. I've heard great things about the soundtrack. And due to me finding out about this game so late, I can only hope that Sonic will taunt me and say, "You were too slow." That's not good. Let's let him say his classic line now. Go ahead, Sonic!
You're too slow!
Yeah! No, but seriously, I really love the idea of them taking the classic 2D levels and making them 3D. It just makes them feel new, and what's better than new? Newer, of course, as in newer Super Mario Bros. DS! Yeah! Released in 2017, it's a sequel to newer Super Mario Bros. Wii by Scowo, I had to get it right in one of those three, and the Newer Team. Now, I have heard of the Newer Team before from their previous release game, Newer Super Mario Bros. Wii. They basically make sequels to the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Now, when I say new, I am not referring to the newest Super Mario Bros. Games that just came out. And I'm referring to the new Super Mario Bros. Series. You know, the one with the new logo on it. Bink. Yeah, that one right there, that's the one I'm talking about. Early in my Wii modding days, I did actually get the newer Super Mario Bros. To work on my console. But sadly, I never played through that game. And I'm constantly reminded of that in all the reviews and everything I watched because they're talking about bringing back beloved items such as the Hammer Suit. Well, the first thing that caught my attention was this really cool minecart level which has loops and gravity that will flip you around. Check that out! You can also play as Luigi who, in traditional Luigi fashion, can jump higher but runs like he's on a slip and slide. Go Luigi, go! Who's the better Mario brother? You decide! In a slight turn of events, Bowser Jr. takes a turn at kidnapping Peach, and we must venture through 80 all-new levels on 8 world maps to go get her back. You start in a fall, or autumn-themed world, where you get to jump on Wiggler and make them angry because, well, I don't know why we do that, but do it we shall! Aw, poor Wiggler. We move on to Crystal Sewers. That's where the minecart is! Yeah, let's take a look at that one more time because it looks really, really, really cool, doesn't it? Check it out! This is either going to be the best part or the hardest and most frustrating part, because that's just how things like this go, isn't it? There's a world called Pumpkin Boneyard, and that sounds really cool to me. Come on, Dry Bone fans, where you at? No? Just me? No, come on! That's an awesome character! There's Koopa Country, where I got to see the angry sun who now shoots you or something, and there also looks like there's an angry moon. Well, hey, I don't want to judge because I've never seen the angry moon before. Well, outside of Majora's Mask. So hey, that may just be their normal face, but they look a bit bothered to say the least. Cheer up, buddy! There must be ghost houses in here because I see King Boo listed as a boss. And as I already said, we're gonna be dealing with Bowser Jr., but old Bowser Sr. also looks to make an appearance. It's probably in his contract at this point, am I right? Oh, I'm sorry, Wart. I don't think we'll ever see you again. Man, I really like that guy. Go hang out with Mouser. Another character I really miss. They have many new improvements made over the original game, which include checkpoint flags with custom animations, preview screens of the next level. This is where it's going to give you the ability to change between which Mario brother you want to play, and some stages even have secret exits. Oh yeah, lots of content in this one. So yeah, like what else do they need to do to sell us on this game? It looks fun. I didn't realize some people really don't like the new Super Mario Bros. Series because they say all the games play the exact same, but I love it. Hey, and that's coming from someone who's played at least 2 of them. Either way, this is a mod made by fans who surely won't let us down. Surely they won't let us down, right? So what am I looking forward to most in this game? I can't wait to go up against King Boo. He's the king of the ghosts, and in Mario's world, he's the king of the undead. But no one does undead better than Resident Evil. Whoa, yeah! Here we go! That's right, let's go to the furthest thing from Sonic and Mario games into the world of Resident Evil. Do you remember the gun shop owner from Resident Evil 2? You remember him, right? His name was Robert Kendo, and he was in the game for like less than 5 minutes. Like me, I'm sure he left such a lasting impression on you that you often wonder what it would have been like if Kendo had survived the zombie attack of Raccoon City and was around as Leon and Claire fought their way through the RPD to not become the next victim of the T-virus. No, you didn't. And I gotta keep it real, I didn't either. But I am glad someone else did, because in 2021, Res Evil Nemesis 30, like, really cool name, right? Like, he's got everything in there. Res Evil Nemesis Stars. Released a mod for Resident Evil 2 called Kendo's Cut, and it tells us how that story would have gone. Now, I actually had a hard time finding information on this mod, and the review I did see recommended not seeing too much of it because you have to experience it for yourself due to how crazy and how funny it is. You don't want anything spoiled. But that's really not good for me because I'm supposed to be able to provide information on why you and I should be playing this. I mean, the title of this is what, like 5 fan games you should be playing right now? I'm not doing a good job selling this. I won't leave you hanging though. I got an idea. I'm gonna put up some videos and read some of the comments people said about the game from moddb.com. Guest says, "Wow, my heart can't even process what it's been through, but thank you so much for creating this masterpiece." Everything Res Evil had this to say: "Absolutely love this, so hilarious. Kendo's Cut has become legendary." KP Classic Gameplay, "This mod really cracks me up, LOL. Here are the highlights." And I'm not watching those because I can't get spoilers. Another satisfied customer left this raving review. This is by Ashley Kennedy. "I just finished playing Kendo's Cut mod, and I really don't care for it." Oh, better not. Well, just read the responses to him. Guest told him to grow up. Another guest said, "Not for everyone, I guess. Different strokes to rule the world." Followed by a guest saying, "Kendo's Cut is God mod. I am very much looking forward to the Claire version of this, which I think is already out because there's a lot to this game now. I just know in the screenshots I see Kendo's popping up everywhere. It looks like it's going to be hilarious. And if you haven't had your fill of Kendo by the end of this game, there's a Kendo's Cut Uncut available as well." I mean, really, what else can I say? This certainly exists, right? I absolutely love it when side characters like this get the spotlight. I mean, really, who needs Leon and Claire when you have Kendo? And who needs Bimmy and Jimmy when you have Abobo? That's right, Abobo from Double Dragon stars in Abobo's Big Adventure. This is the game that claims to be the ultimate tribute to the NES. Well, that's what it says on their website anyway. Let's see if that's true. This game started out as a flash game parodying, it just sounds weird, right? I think I get it though. Parodying NES games, and it was released in 2012. It has a deep, meaningful story where you play as Abobo. That's the big old enemy dude from Double Dragon. Yeah, him. As you embark on a quest to save his son, Abobo. With names like that, this game's gonna be awesome. So here's a breakdown of the trailer that I saw. Abobo starts off by crashing down on an innocent cat. He fights characters from Renegade, Kung Fu, and River City Ransom. Then he jumps into the ring of pro wrestling and then takes to the streets of Urban Champion. The obvious next place to go are the dungeons of Zelda before picking up Doc Lewis from Punch-Out while he's riding his bike. He picks up Doc Lewis, bike and all. Wow! Honestly, I was sold as soon as I saw this game had anything to do with Punch-Out because that game is just awesome. It boasts there are 8 mixed up worlds, and I've already seen Mario, Balloon Fight, Kid Icarus, Mega Man, and it's not like these are just some game worlds put out there where Abobo's going through them beat 'em up style. He squeezes into Mega Man suit and it plays just like a Mega Man game. Please don't let there be a bunch of spikes. Oh, those lasers. Oh no. He runs through Contra with a gun while fighting the zombies from Ghosts and Goblins. I think there's a Goonies game reference in there, and I swear I see TNC surf designs. Then we have bosses such as Donkey Kong, Jaws, and one of the old guys from the caves of Zelda. What? That is awesome! One of the guys from Zelda? Yeah, and all that was in like a minute of the game's trailer that I saw. I mean, what else could this game possibly have? It's gonna be awesome! Abobo, more like a whoa, whoa, whoa with everything you just showed me. Yeah, I really just said that. And this game sounds crazy. It sounds right up my alley, and maybe it's right up your alley as well, and maybe our alleys are connected. And if they are, Abobo certainly is gonna be stomping through them because there are cats in alleys. And as I said, this trailer starts off with them crashing down on one. What a jerk. I like cats. And I like the way this game looks. It's gonna be a heck of a contender to which one I need to play first. So there you have it. 5 awesome fan games that you and I should be playing right now. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And that's where I need your help because I can't play all 5 at once. Help me decide which one to do a Let's Play on. What I need you to do is comment below on which of these games you want to see me do a Let's Play on, and then we can go on this adventure together. So come on, which one do you want to see? Super Mario All-Star Attack, Sonic Robo Blast 2, newer Super Mario Bros. DS, Resident Evil 2, Kendo's Cut, or Abobo's Big Adventure. Comment below on which one you want to see, and then together we'll have fun and get it done. It's gonna be great. Let me know which one. This has been great. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again when you join me for our next Let's Play adventure. I'll see you there.